This is Coffee with Penelope. How are you doing today? I hope you had a great day on Sunday because Sunday's a great day for church and being with your family. But here I am Monday, um, and I'm trying to think what day it is. You know, when we get older, who cares what day it is? You know what I mean? As long as we get the weekend correct, we're fine. But anyway, here I am today to talk to you again about friendship, and I think it's really important to know more about friendship. The people we find in our lives that we choose to be with sometimes are not always good for us. If they put you down, or if they have a bad attitude, or maybe even sometimes they have a way of uh, being very negative. You know, we need to be around positive people, people that will just uh, keep life going, making things a little bit more pleasant to be around. You know, you come out feeling good about yourself. When you're around a lot of negative people, you end up going home and actually kicking the dog because you've been around hours and hours with someone that was negative, and we pick up the negative from them, and then we carry it on to us and our children and our husbands and all. So we need to be around positive people. I got to tell you about a very positive friend of mine. His name is Paul. Him and Phyllis were married for, I think, about 60 years, if I'm not mistaken, and he just passed away last November. Paul was a really, and is a wonderful man, and I learned a lot from him. He always had a smile on his face, this awesome smile, and he would just, and he had stories to tell about his life. And that's why I like to go back, and he reminded me about how I feel it's so important that we have so many stories that we could tell our children. Remember now, we lived in a good era where we had different changes in our life, but the way we grew up and how the jobs we had, all the different things we had. But Paul, he was very interesting. He drove a truck after he got out of the service, and he traveled all over the world, all over the United States, and even up into Alaska on those roads they show those TV shows on. He was on those roads, would you imagine? And then his wife decided to be a driver also after the kids got older, and they both traveled, and they met so many wonderful people and such experiences. It's unbelievable, some of the things they saw. And I mean, you knew that he had God in his heart. You knew that he had his faith because he was very emotional when he saw things that were happening in our country. I mean, he literally fall apart and just cry, feeling so bad for us as we're not following what we really need to be following, and that is having faith in our churches and our schools and all that. He was really emotional and very upset over that. And and he spoke up and said about it too, which is good. I think we need to stand up for what we believe in. But and his children are awesome children. They've learned a lot from him. You know that you know where he is now. He's not somewhere else. You know, he's with Jesus. He's awesome. But he died of cancer. But he saw his wife going through 3 bouts of cancer. He was always supportive to her, always helped to take care of her, always loved her unconditionally. And husbands can learn from people like that, who don't try to change people but love them unconditionally. And Phyllis is now in her 4th bout of cancer, and she is a very strong woman. But they were strong together, but she's also strong on herself. But really nice man, and all the people that have known Paul for all these years, they all feel the same way. They have such reverence and respect for him because he was such a he would put his heart out. He would give you his shirt off his back if he could. So I think that friendships like that are awesome to have. They're not always around, but you find them. There are people out there. And most of my friends I found through my program, through Al-Anon, because my late husband came back from Vietnam all shot up, and he was a mess and started drinking more than he should. And I went to Al-Anon, and Al-Anon has really pretty much saved my life. I found my faith through Al-Anon because things were really very hard living at home in that position. And the people that were in the AA and Al-Anon people that were working the program, you couldn't find nicer people. They loved you unconditionally, and when they worked the program, they were awesome. And when they fell, so do all of us fall. You know, we all fall out of our straight and narrow path sometimes. So, but they were just so awesome, and that's how I found the true friends I had. because a lot of friends just used me, babysat for their children and all that when I couldn't and they didn't want me around. So that's sort of sad, but that's the way it is. But I have many friends now, and I love people unconditionally. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't say that I even have, I don't have any kind of disrespect for any kind of people, black, white, purple, whatever. I mean, I love God's people, and we're all the same. We're all equal. And there's no one any better than anybody else, even though they think they're better. So, I really want to work this. I want to work this video where we would be able to share. Hope you share some of your ideas with me. I would love to know about your life. Maybe share them if you want me to on my site, because there's so many awesome older people out there like us, you know. Unless I'm the oldest one and I'm talking to a lot of young people, I don't know, I might be. I look at myself thinking, oh my gosh, I'm old. I'll be 73 this year, and I don't feel old, but I guess I am. When I see myself on the videos, I really freak out because I feel like I look old. But I'm not going to change because this is how God's made me, so that's just basically the way it is. But it's going to be all good. And I hope to be your friend. I would love to share with you and learn about you and have a friendship with many people all over. And I'm going to close right now, but I want to say have a great day, have a blessed day, and I will see you another time. Bye-bye now.